3,
2,
1.
1.
Welcome to the N10 podcast.
No, that was trash.
Working title.
That was awful. Can someone else just like...
Discord said no.
I got you guys.
Welcome to the N10 podcast featuring the N10.
The N10.
Who's the N10? All right, we gotta do names too. All right. I guess we have. I'll go from my screen orders. We have Dag, Key, me, Night Sky, Lazified, Linkachu, the Glukester, aka Hylian Luke, N10 Cisco, Radicool.
Hey.
Ribs and the Lits. Welcome everyone.
No, we have the same screen set up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
That's
we all
right.
do.
Yeah,
Are we
hey.
doing alphabetical now?
That's a fun.
Do alphabetical. But welcome everyone to the first episode of the N10 podcast. Working title. We want to find a better name, but we honestly we have no idea what to think. So if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and let us know.
Yo, Laser's dying above me right now.
As you can tell, this is going to be a very, very interesting podcast series. I
Yes,
think.
sir.
So welcome everyone.
I guess I think the first thing we should say is if you're listening on Spotify or like one of the audio only ones, you're probably like, what the fuck are they like?
Oh yeah,
So
you're
funny.
just a little confused.
There is also going to be a YouTube version with our cameras on. So if you're listening onto an audio only service, we have our cameras on YouTube at youtube.com/N10 or something or other.
Facts. I think that's the URL.
That should be
I
it.
think.
I'm tickling.
The link will be in our
Who
bio.
knows, dude?
Yes. So today is our first episode. We've been talking about doing this for a while now. Podcasts are always like a fun thing to do, especially with like a big group of people. Plus, we have so many stories to tell, like about just about like our past 2 and I guess a half years of being together now. And not just that, but also some takes on gaming topics and whatever the hell we feel like talking about. So, I mean, welcome. This is gonna be a fun time.
2.5 years and I haven't been laid yet. What the fuck?
So that's how we started.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What happens at PAX stays at PAX.
Yo, chill. That's a story for another day.
PAX.
Let's save that for another episode. Another episode. Different episode.
It's episode 69. Let's chill out, bro. Come on.
Yes, sir.
This is only episode 1. We got 68 to go.
Oh yeah. We got tons to go.
Damn, I want to hit on that one.
Hey.
We make it to episode 69. Please leave a hashtag remembering this moment.
I think we will, honestly. Like,
This exact moment.
that's our goal. Not even 100 episodes, just 69.
On episode 69, everyone just has to do hashtag 420. We're good.
Hashtag.
Good.
No,
Yeah.
we all have to meet up, go to Victoria's Secret or Spencer's and do the live stream there.
All right,
In person together.
Do
All
a
right,
live
let's-
podcast.
let's-
N10 gets kicked out of the mall.
Judging from those statements, Liz, it sounds like you've already failed November. Just from those statements alone.
Kicked out of the wall.
Ugly.
Oh no.
So, Mr.
Ah,
Chai, what is today's topic?
So yes, good question there, Mr. Glukester.
Oh.
Today we are going to be talking about, I guess, our origin story. For those of you who are long-term N10 supporters and just overall friends and fans, you guys have probably heard these stories like 20 times in each of our streams. I mean,
Just a couple
I know
times.
Rad out here at least talks about how you met everyone.
Hey,
every
chill.
single
We
stream.
ain't name dropping. We ain't name dropping.
Mr. Nostalgia.
Hey, chill.
Dude, you make a post every meetup.
Every week, bro. Every week.
I'm missing on the Chicago trip.
Oh my god.
Now people are gonna find out we're rad
Right now.
Chill.
But Rad
Shit hurts, bro.
he rightfully is able to do that though, because I mean it all started with Mr. Cool out here. I mean, Mr. Roddy himself I guess we'll go to you first because you have the true origin backstory. So go ahead and start us off at the beginning here, my friend.
We started from way back, boys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, this podcast is in before Radical's next weekend.
Oh,
5 minutes is on the filming of this podcast.
Bro, I'm a leave it right now. Just take off the hoodie.
He's done.
It's abuse. Nah, alright, so it all started with the infamous channel trailer. Linkachu was hating on me in that clip. Key didn't get in because instead we had Spooky Lou. Shout out Spooky Lou, man. Those are the days. We had Luke in there, Cisco was in there, Knight was in there. And yeah, it all kind of came after that. Got thrown into a group DM. I think Aiden was the first member officially revealed with their drop trailers.
But we don't want to hear about that. We really just want to hear about like all the going on.
Yeah, that's the surface.
That's the basic intro. But then slowly, we really started bonding. I kind of dipped year one, just for a little bit, not too long.
You did, bro. You went completely AWOL.
Too long.
It's like this man Radical founded the group, and then he was like, "Peace," and he left.
Hey,
not nearly as much as like our board member that never even did anything though.
But while I was gone, they really took the group between Luke. Oh, someone dipped. That was lit.
Yeah,
he's back.
Between Luke, Knight, like all the OG members, even CJ was a big member back then. Blue Cereal was in the group for a minute.
and Nate and Emily.
Yeah.
He was there. Blue Cereal, he was there.
He was
there.
And he wasn't.
He was never there. He said I'll be in the group and he never showed up.
Bro, I don't even think he was in that channel trailer either. I don't know how he got thrown in, to be honest with you. I think he slacked in the clips. He didn't even send the clip for that.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah, so while I was gone, they really carried the group. And around December, I came back. And then we had the anniversary a couple months later. And from there, Litz and stuff got added sometime that winter of 2018. And I had no idea who they were. I was like, okay, well, welcome to N10, boys.
I simped hard.
Yeah, Litz used to call me a guy.
And then we met at Smash Brothers line for New York.
Yeah, skipping the Smash line.
I remember way back when when we first met Litz, and I remember just going to your stream, Litz, and you were like, "Oh my god, Hylie and Luke is in my chat! Oh my god!" You were freaking out, jumping out of your seat, freaking out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was the most flattering thing ever. I'm not gonna lie, but
take it from Litz. Just simp for Hylie and Luke, and you'll be in the group in no time.
There you go.
Okay. Me and Luke are an exclusive package. For me first.
They found out about it.
Nah.
I've been bamboozled.
Or you can just have Luke Instagram DM you before the group decides if you're in or not.
Nah, actually, I think I was the one who actually told Litz that he was in. Like, I
just remember being at the train station. I got a message that Shy Guy, Steph, and Litz were in this new creation called N10 Plus. I said, okay, nice to meet you.
The day that got me super excited was I was in a Discord call with Captain Squid, Linkachu, and some other guy.
Shout out Captain Squid.
Linkachu was like, "You may or may not be in." I shat myself. I was standing in my closet, being like, "What the fuck?"
Standing in the closet.
Did you at least clean out the closet though?
Oh my god.
That was back when we made decisions as a 3-man group rather than the whole group.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
Let's go.
He said I had enough.
This is gonna be a running gag. I think it's just like let's just go.
This is bad connection. It's got the DAG Wi-Fi now.
This Frontier Wi-Fi shit! Holy fuck!
Welcome to the family.
You gotta get on my Wi-Fi, dude. It's called Cox Internet.
Wow.
Yo, I need that Cox internet up my ass right now because I'm losing so much connection. I have internet frustrated, and I need that Cox internet to fulfill my needs right now.
That was ugly.
Oh my god.
N10 goes N18 plus.
Oh boy.
The sponsor for episode 1,
Cox
Internet, bro.
No, we're getting sponsored by Adam and Eve first, and I'll make sure of that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ugly.
Honestly, back to the thing. But I think Brad had a good point in saying like when he dipped like for the first half of 2018 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we had people like individuals like were growing really well. I think because this will lead into like the one big story I want to talk about also, but that New York trip for Smash Bros. For me personally, that was the first time that I ever not only went to a launch line in New York, but also the first time I met online friends, but then also the other first time meeting N10 friends in there as well. So after that, I knew like I was like, oh man, this group is like way more than just like, oh hey guys, hey, and then.
But that's what made it like an actual group.
No, definitely. Cause I don't know about you guys, and I've said this like 18 times on streams, but like at first, bro, I thought it was just a cringe idea. I was like, this ain't gonna happen, man.
Same.
Cisco.
Yeah, I had little to no faith, but I said, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? I can make some friends because I'm lonely on YouTube, and I'm like, this could work.
Oh, Cisco.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're all.
I remember.
And I was really banking on C&D being there.
Yeah, I was hoping he would be there too. Honestly, I remember that. I was like, yo,
we all thought it was gonna happen, but no.
I think it's I think honestly, I think it's a lot better that he wasn't there.
Because like if he was there, I feel like me, you, Cisco, and wouldn't even like have like that much interaction because we'd be like fangirling over this one dude that isn't anymore. Like, real for a second. Like,
no,
I had my life with you guys, and that's like it was like that first trip that really just like set in stone. Like, this is my group of friends. Like,
yes sir.
This is it.
That's crazy though. We got to see a lot of the icons. Like, I saw Jordan Fringe and Rachel and Jacob and Gabe and Irving. Like, seeing all of them, I was like, wow, like they're here. These are the actual people. And it's funny because they're just totally normal people, but like to us, they're like celebrities.
Definitely.
Also, fun fact: if you want to see, we have vlogs of this on our channels.
Oh, we do.
For backstory.
Yes, yeah. I remember. I at least like watch them every month or so, just to recapture
the
magic
month?
too.
I was so.
Every month.
See, I'm not that bad. You guys roast me, man.
I was so awkward.
Damn.
I'll do it like maybe every couple
so
months
chubby,
or
too.
before a meetup. But like, yeah.
Oh, and Cisco, this still begs the question: do you still think we're cringe?
Ooh.
Yeah, but I love it.
Hey, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Are we calling it the cringe?
But that's why I love you guys, because we're not afraid to be like. Can you imagine you're in a group and everyone's just trying to act cool? Oh, no way.
Cisco, what do you
no
mean?
way.
You are cool.
Guys, I'm like totally man-spreading right now because I'm so
freaking! I remember when you just said man-spreading right now. It just reminded me of the Chicago trip. Freaking when we streamed and Radical was just man-spreading so hard on the camera.
He was airing them out.
just like on the camera, he's just playing Smash Bros. And you just
And Cisco's attic.
Cisco's attic, just his legs was spread out. They like filled up the whole camera.
Bro, my coconuts, man.
People started calling me out for that in chat. I was like, alright, I'm sorry. But yeah, around that time, I think before the Chicago trip, that's when Dad got put into the group. Because that was early 2019, right?
Yeah. I remember I was in a quinceañera party when I got the
I
call
remember
from
this
Pikachu.
story, yeah.
And I was like, I was in the middle of a quinceañera, like music at loud with perreo, you know, perreo, like stuff like that.
Hey.
Stuff like that was going on all the time, and suddenly I get this call from Linkachu, and he's like, "Hey man, you're in. In where? N10. I'm in. I'll call you back like at 1 a.m. because I'm in a quinceañera, but yay! Hang up."
That's the best bit of good news, yeah.
And then Riggs wasn't that far after.
He was March, I think. Yeah.
Dude, I remember like Riggs was a little bit special because like we
We knew though.
It was like he was
Dude, it was
we
so
saw one of the
fucking
streams
weird. 'Cause, like,
Dude,
I went-
we bought that man from a Walmart shopping cart.
Yeah, no,
True,
I
bro.
think my
It's not
shopping
good.
cart is really what got me in the N10. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I fucking,
Technically, we want the shopping cart.
But yeah, yeah.
That's what we want.
This might not be a great time, but like, 'cause you couldn't bring the shopping cart with you. We can't get to talk about the podcast. Like,
yeah, no, I understand. I have the other in my closet right now, but don't worry about it.
Of course. As long as you have it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I still have it in Ohio. I need to bring it out here, but I wanted to buy a house first. So,
Good man.
well, next year I'll get it. But yeah, no, I literally was in the doctor's office getting my physical, and then I just get an Instagram DM from Luke, and he's like, "Yo, do you want to join N10?" And I was like, like I get, like I'd be down. But I said, "Do you have to talk about this?" And he's like, "Probably. You're in." And I was like, that's all I had to do? It's like, that's it? I don't have to talk to you guys? Like, there's not like some type of process? And he's like, "Nah, you're in." And then everybody else, I got an
You know how many
Instagram
toes I had to suck to get in?
Literally, I got an Instagram DM from Linkachu. Linkachu's like, we were supposed to have a meeting, but Luke already said you're in, so let's send it. And I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, all right, let's go. This is right. Yeah, I'm glad I did it because it's been fucking fun as hell. It's been
I mean, like, in my defense, I could tell that everyone would love you, so that's why.
Yeah, it was a perfect fit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm happy you did it, Luke.
That was a leader moment.
Like, that was.
Yeah.
That led to one of
was
the
the
best
vibe.
skits of all time from N10, the Luke and Rib skit from their movie.
Yeah.
That was
Ooh,
awesome.
yeah.
That's beautiful, bro.
That's like an N10 arc.
That's the.
We've had a lot of close calls though. Well, there's been a lot of members that were nominated, and now they cause all the drama on Twitter.
True.
We didn't have the best ideas when it came to adding members, but we got lucky. We got
Radical.
we added, we got lucky
Hey,
with.
speaking of lucky though, speaking of lucky, we got our boy Lazy over here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the prize right there.
Lazy was that was spot on.
Bro.
Mr.
I
Lazy.
mean, we had the first anniversary. I'm pretty sure everyone but Lazy was on that one. And then time went by, and then I think October
the N10
came.
Direct. The N10 Direct. We
Yeah, October
announced it.
came with that direct. We had Aiden's little birthday message, and then at the end, bro, the big man came on campus.
And I showed my ass.
Yes, sir.
That was the best reveal, best
That was-
N10 reveal.
I loved it.
The way I got into this community basically was like Key found me like cold, wet, alone, and like dying on the side.
I remember it, dude.
Yeah, I was playing Skyward Sword, and then I just like he raided me one day, and I came over here. It was funny because the way I like initially got into like the N10 part of the community is like, what was it? Oh yeah, Linkachu and Key were doing their 12-hour stream, and I was.
I remember that. That was so long ago, though. What the fuck?
Yeah. I joined that shit, and like Linkachu was like hyper. He was like fucking pretending like this weird sword was a gun for some reason. I don't like.
Sounds like Linkachu, bro. Sounds like Linkachu.
Nope. But so like at the end, Linkachu was like, "Holy shit, we should add him to the call," and Key was just like, "Yeah, I was like,
Dude, I remember that. What?
No, I definitely remember it being like super awkward. I'm like, oh, let's get Lazy in here. It's like cold air. I'm like,
oh. And I was
Dude.
like, oh shit.
I swear to God, I was really tired by like the 5th hour of that stream.
oh, dude,
So that's probably what my
that was quite the stream. And I remember that night vividly because that was when I learned Swamp Ass and what that meant.
Oh my god.
Does anyone have swamp ass right now?
Nah, bro, I showered.
Dude, I got a ventilation system going right here at the fan. It's perfect. Like
Good
my
man.
I got a fan. I got a window right here. It's opened, so I should be good.
But so I ended up talking to Linkachu for like an hour or two after Key went to bed, and it was like about, you guessed it, JoJo. So I ended up talking to
Damn.
them the next day. I just ended up talking to them a lot. Eventually, I met everyone. I met Luke, and then when I met Luke, he was like, "LMAO, you're in," and I was like, "Yeah."
I'm
Luke was
sensing a
just a
theme
big old
around
mess
here.
bud.
I'm sensing something
Yeah.
that's a common theme here.
I wonder how
Luke
many
is
other
like-
people Luke has said that to and then didn't get in. 'Cause, like,
You're in.
you know how many rage comments this podcast is gonna get? It's like, Luke said that to me too. Why am I not in?
Bro,
He's gonna come back
imagine
to
Luke's
haunt
just like, Luke's probably just like sliding into every YouTuber's DMs like, you're in.
You're in. Not even saying hi. All he says is, "You're in."
So that's what's been happening.
Markiplier.
Damn it, Luke.
You're in. Fucking Jacksepticeye. You're in.
Instead of the
you're
Smash
in.
invitation, it's
Spooky
Luke,
Luke,
like
you're
Lukester's
in.
typing.
It says it on the card, on the N10 card.
You're in.
handout. You're in.
Is this gonna be a new inside joke whenever we go to someone's stream? Just
You're
you're
in.
in.
You're in.
Check my Instagram DMs to see if I still have Luke's DM.
Oh
Oh
no.
man.
Oh no!
You
This
have to
makes me
screenshot
feel
that. We'll
bad.
throw it up
Literally
on the
the
screen
last-
for people.
The last message is a heart from Luke.
Just hard. Just
Okay,
too
all
low.
right, hold on. Let me read this shit. Let me read this shit.
Drop it, bro.
Said,
Oh no!
February 25th, 2019. He says, "Yo, Ribs, would you be interested in joining N10 Plus?" I said, "Hey, sorry, I've been all over the place. What's N10 Plus?" He said, "It's the group N10. Like we have the 10 original members, and then the additional people are the plus and the 10, like Dag and Steph. They're basically an extended members of the YouTube community N10. And if you want to be a new member, we can include you if you'd like. You'll get support from the N10 members, possible collabs, and of course, our friendship."
Oh, our friend.
That sounded like a door-to-door salesman pitch.
All you have to do is pay $100 each, and you're good.
Are you interested in our religion? N10.
Bruh.
Oh my god! That reminds me of my origin, the introducing to everybody in this community and whatever. The first person I've ever known in this whole community is Key, because he found me, like, I want to say like at least a year before I met all you guys. Like, I think you found me before I had a face cam, Key. Is that right?
No,
Really?
I was there for a face cam. I remember vividly the first stream I ever came to yours was it was Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, and I had this donation
Wow.
war with one of your mods. I think I won.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That was way back. That was probably that was in 2017. It was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and you were in a call with like one of your mods, a Giga Bowser, I think he was.
Yeah,
Called
yeah.
out. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I guess handy.
Wow,
Back
Yo,
then,
geez.
Luke's fans used to pimp for him. Like, Luke used to always get donations.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I am like 90% sure that there was this one kid that got a hold of his mom's credit card and gave me a crap ton of money because
He was donating dollar after dollar, dude.
because I remember that there was that one kid where whenever I streamed, he would donate like 20, 50, $100, and I was like, holy shit, where's this dude getting all this money?
I remember that.
And then
Right.
after a month had passed, I never saw him again.
He got beat at the chunk. His mom pulled up, bro.
That kid literally gave me $300.
That kid is
Damn.
That kid
Mr.
was
Beast.
Mr. Oh my god.
A young Mr. Beast.
Anyway, I remember this very specifically. It made me so happy. Aiden remembers this. I was streaming the finale to Skyward Sword, and he raided me thanks to Key. And I was screaming. I was like, holy shit, I got raided. And Aiden thought that was so freaking funny.
I also remember it because that was I think that was probably the most members in one place at one time, because at that time Radical was in that raid with me. Like he
Wow.
I started talking to Luke after that read.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Man, all the pieces are just coming together, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, okay.
And-
All right. Or sorry, Luke. Go ahead.
And after Matt hit me up and was talking to me,
Yeah,
he was telling me how cool you were, Aiden. So I started talking to you, and that's
I
how
remember
it started sinking.
I remember the one thing that I really loved that Luke said to me. He was like, "Yo, it's nice to finally have someone my age." I was like,
Dude,
like,
for real.
all his friends were like mad young, and he was like, "Yo, you're my age, bro. That's so cool." And that's how we started becoming really good friends.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And it's like, because like, these literally all my viewers are like younger.
12.
They're like 12 or like 10, and they're like, yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like I don't mind it, but it's like it's just so refreshing that people that are like my age, you know. It's just like it's kind of like when I had all those trolls in my Wind Waker server in my Wind Waker stream that one time, and then Fahad came in, and I was like, oh god, Fahad, finally, someone normal.
Yep,
Someone normal.
Wow, is this a reasonable person?
Oh, man. No, but that also, yeah. Speaking of like connections early on, I remember because everyone knows the story of how me and Rad met. Honestly, like the double self promotion in our DMs on Instagram.
It was the same with me and Aiden, bro. It was the
Yeah.
same thing, bro.
But like it's cool because the first video, like I forget, like I think it was like the explore page. Honestly, it might have been something like that, or it might have been like look like a hashtag. It was your Toys R Us video, like where you were like going through the store. You're like, well, boys, time to go through the Toys R Us store. I'm like, oh, because I was interested in the topic at the time, and I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. So like we shot DMs, we like went back to like, oh, channel stuff, and then I think I won his giveaway. I think the first giveaway he ever did. Actually, I have it right here.
The Darth Vader toy, bro. Pull that thing out. Yes, sir.
The Darth Vader toy that I won from Radical all those years ago, and
my heart was crushed because he ripped the packaging off instantly. I said,
Now its value went down, bro.
literally, I was like, and there goes the value from a decade ago.
And then, of course, that was the start of the infamous promise of the Night Sky Radical collab that would have come out like a week after the unboxing, which never did. Like a whole year later, then that video got taken down. That's a whole nother story.
He got taken down?
Yeah,
recently.
Yeah.
How long ago it got taken
It
down?
was a couple months ago or something. Then YouTube took it down, like a huge.
Ooh,
I have a channel strike right now because of it. Like one big one. So I was like, uh-oh. But anyway, that's
went
all.
away.
No, it's still there. I'll go more in detail about it like later on.
And it's all because of JoJo. Next episode of the podcast, how JoJo ruined N10.
That's
killed
a
my
good
dog.
topic,
Donnie!
Part 1.
Motherfucking deal killed Donnie!
But it was because of the collab or whatever, and then I think Rad like introduced me to Aiden. I think it's because of like the profile picture that Aiden made for him at the time, like the washed out color one.
What a
just
beautiful
the outline. And then I watched. I think the first like video I watched of Aiden's was his. Oh, what was it? You were like doing like some sort of like PE gym type thing where like you're jumping over a hurdle and there's like an explosion.
I remember
And then like the long hair. I was like, what is this? I ended up subscribing anyway.
Carl Riggs.
I remember that.
But yeah, and then thanks to the Radical collab, that's when I met like most of like the OGs, and then through as N10 expanded, I met everyone else, and here we are now. All that good stuff. That's my story at least.
I remember the first member I met was Nate years before N10 because he was in Geek Jar 2000.
Yeah.
And shout out to them, they also have their own podcast. It's super cool.
Hey.
But I feel like they were my first real connection to a YouTuber because I was always in their streams. I was almost a mod. I was not, but almost like one. I was too young. I was too young. But like Nate was there, and then he did the N10 video, and that's when I met everyone else except for Linkachu. I met Linkachu almost 2 months before that, and he's like, "Yo, I'm Linkachu. I'm going to stream Twilight Princess. You better come."
Self-promotes. Just
You better.
And that's how I
Wow.
met Pikachu.
I wanted to shout out Nate too, because Nate did the art challenge with Cisco, and then that's how I met Cisco, and then that's how he came onto my channel. I was like, bro, I remember seeing Cisco. I think he had like 20 subs, man. Like I was seeing Cisco climb up the dirt.
Crazy. Oh man.
Good times. Yeah, I knew Nate I knew Nate because I went to the Switch launch, and that's where I met Nate in line. We talked, we became friends. We talked about how we wanted to become YouTubers and all that, and how we watched seeing these vlogs. And then I think it was the SNES Mini Classic that I met Geek Jar, and so then we all became friends, and that's how that all happened. And then I became a YouTuber, and then I was involved with them, and then we did the art challenge, and that's when Matt came in and knew me. Good times. So I went down the line before somebody found me.
Yes, let's go. I just remember the first like stream I ever watched of yours was like that Breath of the Wild one where you had your face on the bowl.
Yeah. I was gonna say then Luke came in for one of my streams. I think Aiden came in for one of my streams too.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't really remember. I can go back to my old streams and look, but I know for sure it was Matt and Luke that like came through.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's so cool like to hear like all like the bridging stories that just like come together, because like you have people who like met each other like months before like the initial creation of N10, or even years or something. So it's cool to see how we're all just here chilling and vibing. It's reflecting.
I remember seeing a picture of CJ and Steph meeting in like an Omega call or something, in like a C&D meetup, and like that was like, way before N10. So I was like, that's crazy.
I had known CJ like a decent bit before N10, and then when we had made the original group chat for N10, we only had 9 people. And we were like, oh, we need another guy.
Yeah.
I had known Key like for quite a good amount of time. Like, this guy's reliable. And I was like, let's get Key. And like a minute later,
Key reliable.
Yeah. Stole the spot from Spooky Lou, bro. I'll never forgive you, Key. I'll never forgive you.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. And that kind of reminds me of when Matt was trying to make the channel trailer, and he was like, bro, I can't do this. Can you do this for me? And he sent me a bunch of clips for me.
Luke.
He wanted me to do the outro, and I was like, who are these people? I was like so like frustrated because I was like, I don't know these people. Why am I doing this? But I did it anyway, and it's like
Luke
I don't know why.
Whole outro part.
Yeah, I added the whole outro, and I made one of those intros for Radical too.
And the classic intros, bro.
Yeah, the classic one of the old ones. Like I made that for him, but I just remember that for some reason, after I made that outro for Matt, Nate's "Stay Radical" clip was stuck in my head just the way he said it, because he was because everyone else was just like "Stay Radical," and then freaking Nate goes "Stay Radical," and I was like, and it was like stuck in my head, and I was like, this guy's funny.
Oh man.
I think it was one of those videos, one of the first videos, one of the first trailers teasing N10, in which I commented, N11 someday, maybe, no, and then here I am.
I remember Dag being one of the most hyped commenters on like every N10 review video. He's like, "What is this? What is this?"
Yeah, during my
you got a simp, man. You got a simp.
Wait. Do we have a disclaimer? If anyone who simps now, you're not getting fucking in.
Oh, it's too late now.
Oh, yeah,
It's too late.
Simping season is done.
But I was gonna say that also reminds me of when I made my N10 reveal video, and I looked so pissed off that I remember that video.
And
I was like, wow.
Yeah, that reminds me too. When I made the like the N10 like reveal trailer like on my channel, like with the Smash Bros Melee type thing, I was like, I don't think I talked to like anyone before, like, only a little bit. I was like, crap, what's like the splash text gonna say? So like for Luke, I said, gets those rupees. I think. What was it? Radical stays radical. Some Cisco. Crap.
Doesn't lose to John's.
Yeah, it doesn't lose to John's. Yeah. Key wants a 4K TV or 2-day.
What was up with that? I don't remember.
We were just like, all like the okay stuff.
Okay jokes, yeah.
Yeah, like okay,
Yeah,
4K,
okay joke.
What's with the
reggae,
4K? Like
4K, croquet,
reggae.
crochet,
no, oh my god, that was amazing.
big okay.
Nice one.
What were you trying to say, Ribs? You were trying to like talk for like 5 minutes there.
I don't remember.
Oh shoot, sorry, dude.
No, I think. Oh no. I think I was talking because we were talking about Nate, and I was thinking back to like when I got into N10, and like we had that big reveal, and then we had that Discord stream after, and that stream went from us just fucking around to us reading Drake and Josh scripts.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one.
And the Aladdin.
The Aladdin.
The Aladdin one.
Oh no! Oh yeah! No shit. That's the one I was thinking of. The
You were as
Aladdin.
you were
Aladdin.
the Raja.
I was
Aladdin.
Raja.
Jasmine, and it was when I said Raja, bro. That shit had me weak.
That was
one of
iconic.
That was one of my favorite memories from fucking joining. That shit was tight.
The early 2019 stuff, man.
Yeah, and Matt was Aladdin, and he was very monotone.
I remember being on my MacBook at the main building in my apartment complex, and my dad was yelling at me because we were streaming way too late. He's like, "You need to come home right now." So I was so out of the mood. I'm like, "I'm Aladdin." I didn't remember anything. Oh man. But no, there was no stealing the spotlight from Ribs during that today.
That
Beautiful.
was
Ribs
so
was too.
funny.
Oh man. Let's see. Oh yeah, speaking of spotlights, another like precursor, I think, what was it, like, yeah, December 2018 when Aiden, you hosted the Smash Bros tournament for all the YouTubers. That was my first interaction with Dag. I remember that. Or actually, no, even before that with like the Dream Team podcast. Like, shout out to you guys who remember the Dream Team podcast. That was a podcast with the contenders for that Smash Bros tournament.
Yeah.
Very, very scuffed but funny.
Oh my god, that Dream Team podcast. I remember I was family friendly at that time. Every 5 seconds, Aiden would curse, and I had to edit the whole fucking podcast in order to bleep Aiden's fucking curse words. It's like, fuck. Yeah.
I remember when Dag was family friendly, man.
Yeah. What
There was one video that Dag came on of mine. I think it was the 3 or something, but he was recreating like me getting into N10. And he was like, "Rad, we have a problem." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I can't say shit." I was like, "Oh." Okay. I was like, wow. Good old young Dag, young buck.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I think we've all at one point tried to be family friendly to some regard.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have. I
I was
literally
gonna
never-
say, if there were 2 people, I would say Ribs and Lazy, bro. They are not family friendly.
I just.
No, I did, and then
stole
Caterpie
shopping
ruined my
cart
life.
for content. Like, fuck them.
I tried to be like
Bro.
early on, but I never.
I didn't
ever could
steal
do
it. I didn't steal it. Disclaimer: I did not steal the shopping cart. I did not just say it. No.
Put a disclaimer across the screen.
Yeah.
Splash text. Yeah.
The moment
It was
I switch my
acquired.
channel, oh sorry.
No, you're good.
The moment I switch my channel to family friendly, I'll be Thanos now.
Yeah. Let's cannot be family friendly. That's his whole persona.
If we're talking about like most family friendly to least family friendly channels,
Got a ranking.
if we're gonna do ranking,
boy,
Out of the 10 of us,
out of the 10 of us, okay, so at the like most family friendly, I'm
I
gonna
feel
say
like none of
it's-
us are now.
Well, none of us are now, but I'm saying like if we're still comparing, like I'm gonna vote myself or maybe Dag, maybe also Night Sky for most family friendly.
I
but-
would kind of put
My
myself. in that
videos are pretty
category.
family friendly.
Yeah, I
It's
would
just
say
pretty
video-
Yeah,
clean.
my
Yeah.
videos, like I only say like a curse word or something, but like my streams now, like I just go crazy. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah,
I
same,
only watch
same.
the Night Sky video if I have my church pants on, bro. Like that's how I
Wow.
watch the Night Sky videos.
Yeah. Hey, actually,
Number one
no.
most
Hey,
unfamily
I don't
friendly is
curse
gotta be
them.
either lazy or like Ribs or
Oh, definitely.
Blitz. Like
Definitely.
Rad's in the
Definitely
nice
lazy.
spot.
Definitely lazy.
Not Aiden, he's
Aiden too, yeah.
every stream he's like, fuck! Every single stream.
Like,
Yeah.
that's how he starts his stream. He's just like, "Hey, what's up, you fucking idiots? Welcome to the stream. Let's go."
Nah, I would argue Aiden's parents are the most not family friendly.
Yes.
They've been screaming at Aiden, man.
On stream, you have just
He
like,
get pissed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I'll never forget. Key and Steph were in Boston. We were in the hotel room, and Aiden gets screamed at by his dad. We were on call. Luke was in call too, and I think Sky was. And Aiden, I picked it up on my vlog. The whole his dad just screaming at him, and then Aiden comes back and he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to delete that." Got you, bro.
oh man,
Aiden's just getting screamed at.
Oh my god.
I remember one time he got yelled at too, and his response was just, "Thanks, Dad." I'm like,
thanks, Dad.
Good times.
If anyone on my channel curses the most, it's probably Squibby. Honestly, like out of anyone besides
the
me,
subtitles.
It's the subtitles.
Wait, so what's everyone's rating then?
Yeah, let's go from least to greatest then.
I'm just gonna put together a tier list. Hold on.
Yeah,
Alright, tier list.
I'd say let's just
Tier
say
list.
verbally for now.
Tier list.
I think any viewers that got this far, you're gonna make one yourself too.
Hey, there's your homework for the night, guys. Go ahead.
I'm just like really curious about this. I'm gonna have to make
The
a tier list.
definitive N10 approved tier list will be on the screen right now.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
Right there, right
hey,
there.
look at those. Ah, that's
Right
pretty
there.
cool.
Remember that in the editing.
No, not there, not there. Here, right there. Okay.
What? Why am I not on the list?
It's like, where am I? It's like in the bottom corner.
Where am I?
Shit.
No, it's just like it's like
down.
it's like most family friendly. That goes up to like most like unfriendly, and then we have like this huge ass gap. We have to scroll a bunch.
It's just
Lits,
lits.
lits.
There's no category. It's just lits.
The category is lits.
No, there's a side note saying like, seriously, get some help.
Oh man. Honestly, yeah, I think we all have our moments, and we're either very family friendly or we're not.
Oh, you have to see my Five Nights at Freddy's stream. I'm like, fuck, shit, no, fuck. I like that.
It's a very different dag nowadays.
So if
Yeah.
I'm editing this, they're gonna have to like bleep out every single thing that Dag just said.
Okay, just for the meme, Aiden, you need to bleep this out. It's very right. You need to bleep this out.
Let's play a drinking game. For every time someone says fucking the N10 podcast.
You're gonna be dead on the ground.
No drinks.
We are
Intoxicated.
not liable for that drinking game.
Yeah, that's not. Let's no.
Bruh. Yo, but talking about evolution, so obviously Dag, like, he had to be PG, and then he turned, like, no, he had to be family friendly, and then he turned, like, crazy. But one person that I think changed the most was Cisco, man, and it's because of that Caterpie, bro. Cisco used to be such a nice boy, and then this dude has changed, man.
Guy tried to shit that thing for days.
Cisco hasn't been the same since that Caterpie.
I brought it out of me, bro.
Caterpie was the breaking point, bro.
Oh man.
So mad.
The
I was out for blood. No, because I wanted to get Caterpie. Who was it? Was it Dag or was it Matt? Who caught
No,
the
I
Caterpie?
got the shiny
Matt,
Caterpie
it
a
was
couple
Matt,
days
it was
later. I was
Matt.
like, Cisco's gonna hate me, guys, but...
And then I'm like, you know what? Screw Caterpie. I'm never going for that bitch again. I'm like, I'm going for shiny Psyduck. And then I went for 3 days straight. Like any minute I had to spare, shiny Psyduck. Couldn't find him. And then another YouTuber on Twitter was like,
Rapunzel,
found a shiny. Yeah, Rapunzel. Rapunzel was like, found a shiny Psyduck. And I was like, why?
But that was my favorite thing about the Let's Go games was because they were shiny in the overworld.
True.
I wouldn't know.
Cisco.
I tried and tried. Even today, I'll go back and shiny hunt. I can't find one. But my shiny luck has been insane lately. I got a shiny in the DS. I was playing DS to get Pokedex filled out, and I got a shiny for Mantis. Got like a bunch of shinies on the Sword and Shield, and then I got like a shiny on the Pokemon Go. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, and I can see you playing right now.
Yeah, I'm playing. I'm playing right now. I'm shiny hunting right now.
He's
I
playing.
see him looking back up, bro.
He's like,
I'll stream any of this stuff. I need to stream.
stream.
Well, Mr. Night Sky sent us a message. I think it's about that time, boys.
What do you guys think?
No!
Any final thoughts here to wrap up?
I mean, hey, I want to say it's only episode 1, and I think we can clearly talk for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I think we're in for a very good podcast.
We'd intended this to be only about a half an hour long, and
We already overshot it.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Nick.
The upload will be longer. But if you guys are enjoying, do let us know, because as it stands, these will be bi-weekly and probably around a half an hour. So if you are enjoying it, maybe we'll give you more content. Maybe.
And we'll have all kinds of topics as well.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about everything and anything, guys. Like
we won't be limited to N10 backstories. This is just the first episode. We kind of gotta
the pilot.
Talk about
pilot episode.
everything going on.
All right. And, I think this will be available like on Spotify and SoundCloud and YouTube, right?
Yep. We'll on the
maybe
YouTube version, we'll leave links to where this is available, and we'll also give you more information via Twitter where it'll be available.
Hey, follow
so
our
choose
Twitter.
your preference.
You should do that right now.
Follow our Twitter. Yeah.
And join our Discord server while you're at it. It's fun.
Follow us on Twitter.
Or else.
Fuck!
I was like,
No,
I
not
was like, this
there.
is gonna turn into awkward silence.
And Instagram.
Ryan is sponsored by Starburst.
Oh boy.
I thought we were sponsored by Cox.
Not really. We're not really sponsored by Starburst. He's lying. Don't sue us. Please don't sue us. Okay, bye.
N10.
This
All right.
video is sponsored by Cox Internet.
There it is.
Hey.
Cox Internet.
Good man. All right. Well, have a good
What
night.
internet that
viewer,
truly
not good
blows?
night. Jeez. Have a good
See ya.
time. All right. Say bye, everybody. Bye. Stay radical. Good vibes. Hey. All right.